D24 న్యూస్ కి స్వాగతం. కాకినాడ కలెక్టరేట్ లో ఉమ్మడి తూర్పు గోదావరి జిల్లా స్థాయి అధికారులతో సమావేశమయ్యారు. షెడ్యూల్ ఉపకులాల వర్గీకరణపై రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వం ఏర్పాటు చేసిన రాజు రంజన్ మిశ్రా ఏకసభ్య కమిషన్ సమావేశంలో పాల్గొన్నారు. జిల్లా కలెక్టర్ షణ్మోహన్, ఎస్పీ విక్రాంత్ పాటిల్, జాయింట్ కలెక్టర్ రాహుల్ మీనా, ట్రైనీ కలెక్టర్ హెచ్ఎస్ భావన.
Even there is a community which has only 2-3 people also. And coming to geographical distribution, mostly the population is spread across the mandals. There is not a pattern. There is no pattern that we observe. Maybe at the larger towns, maybe we find the Madhya community largely towards Amalapuram, Kolasam areas. And apart from that, we don't have any major patterns. As we all know, historically SC communities have faced challenges in education, but there have been significant improvements in the recent years due to government initiatives aimed at enhancing educational access and literacy among SC populations. Coming to employment patterns, many individuals from SC communities rely on agricultural labor, daily wage work, and other informal sector jobs. Over time, there has been a gradual movement towards self-employment and participation in various government employment opportunities.
Education, collegiate education, commissioner, technical education, etc., etc., all the things. And then that is where I will like to hear from the DEO, because DEO will be very important. You also have lots of employees, that becomes very important. Direct email ID ki kuda chala mandi పంపిస్తున్నారు. And this one-man commission email ID, some colleges are directly also sent to have a meeting with these colleges and all and universities, so that we can get kind of consultant picture. So this is very important. Then another aspect is political representation. So COJ that you will need the subcaste wise detailing of your MPTC, ZPTC, including even the municipal area also. So I think through Commissioner PR, we have written to Commissioner Municipal Administration. We have also addressed Secretary General, State Legislature also. You don't bother about MLA, MLC, but basically these things, MPTC, ZPTC, and then municipality and Gram Panchayat, you can actually get consolidated at the. That particular thing was also implemented for few years. Why I am mentioning? Because for few years, if you go into some old records, you will find out those kind of subcastes which were actually used. It was expected that it will be challenged in the court, and it was challenged in the court. Initially, AP High Court had some objections. Later on, this act came, then it got implemented. Then High Court agreed, but this was also challenged in Supreme Court. And in Supreme Court, ultimately, Mr. Chinnaya's case, Supreme Court actually overturned the decision of the state government, saying that this subcategorization cannot be done by the state government. And then naturally, the government had to cancel that act and the rules and all those actions, and then actually subcategorization stopped there. The demand for subcategorization continued, and then the state government again they started taking up with the government of India that you should do something, because keeping in mind the Supreme Court judgment, perhaps a higher authority or the government of India should take a call on this particular issue, because there is a kind of demand coming from certain groups of some castes of the scheduled caste for doing it. So it was referred, and then Justice Usha Mehra Commission was set up by government of India, not by state government. So I think that is to be kept in mind. So Ministry of Social Justice actually set up Justice Usha Mehra Commission in 2007. They took about a year time. They went through some sort of sampling exercise. They went into details. So I think when we start the work of this commission, we are not starting with blank kind of thing. There's a lot of information, a lot of previous history is there on the subject, which many of the officers also must be familiar here. So now Usha Mehra Commission report went again to the government of India, and then but it could not be implemented due to certain reasons. National SC Commission said primarily the reason being that the Supreme Court has not given permission. So I think we cannot take any action. So it remained at that. In several other states also, Punjab, Haryana, Tamil Nadu, so several other states are also there, and several litigations. So all the cases were clubbed by Supreme Court, and a kind of common judgment was delivered in August this year. they have actually gone into that, and then there is no need for me to get into the details, but they have the sum total is they have said that okay, for kind of affirmative action, the state government can look into this exercise.